I've got an idea. It's called Dialing for Dobie, and we just ring like a pizza shop and being like, and you say like the spiel like, what would you rate it? Like fucking this week's episode.
I'm not doing that.
Dobie,
Welcome to the only podcast about the many loves of Dobie Gillis. Boy, I don't get it. There's one word that can make me the happiest. Isaac. Which stands for Isaac Ianella, the most beautiful, desirable, lovely, intelligent guest in the whole world. Just one word, Isaac. The sun shines and the birds sing, and I feel like laughing at just nothing at all. Isaac. You see? But as I was saying, I don't get it. Because there's also one word that can make me the unhappiest. Cardo. The most hard-hearted, greedy, grasping, selfish, conniving co-host in the whole world. I hear that word, Cardo, and if I weren't a man, I'd weep. But I am a man, I can't weep. All I can do is go home, throw myself into bed, and beat the pillow until my fists are red. Shucks, would you believe it? They're both with me now. How's life, fellas?
Howdy.
Not good now.
It's pretty good for me.
I've been upstaged and I've been replaced.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he's proposing segment ideas. He's coming up with everything. He's got feedback for us, apparently.
Every story needs a villain. And I feel like I'm that for this podcast. I have the most disagreeable of takes. And yeah, you hate me. You fucking hate me.
Yeah, you're pretty...
Actually, I think if we go over the intros of the other episodes where you insert my name, it's probably generally favorable, right?
Yeah, this is Cardo's heel turn. Yeah.
How are you?
Yeah, pretty good. The Crows won last night against West Coast.
Oh
but
yeah.
everybody beats West Coast, so.
Mm,
But they lost the showdown last week. Devastating.
yeah. I had to do secret tips this week.
Why?
So, like, the group that I do the footy tips with, on this particular round, you do the tips for this round, which are, I guess, non-secret. But then you also tip for round, I think, like 23 and 24 or something. Or, like, the last two rounds before the finals.
You do your tips now.
For those ones, which is what makes them, like, secret, is that it's, like, restricted information on how things are going, I guess. So, yeah, I had to kind of, like, I guess calling them blind tips would make a lot more sense, I feel.
Yeah.
But he definitely called them secret tips.
That's a fun game because they're so much harder than the regular tips.
Yeah, especially for me because I don't actually have any idea how the footy is going. I just go to the AFL fixture website and then I can see where the bets are kind of sitting, and then that gives me and where people are on the ladder, and then I use that plus a little bit of home game, maybe a little 10% boost to decide where I'm tipping. But I couldn't really do that at all for those other rounds. So I think I'm going to butcher them really badly. Yeah, unless I'm exceedingly lucky.
Yeah. Did you just use the ladder position?
I just use the vibes.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I've been tipping for a number of rounds now, so I have like a very vague idea of where people are at. As in, like, if West Coast goes against anyone, they're going to lose sort of shit. So I know Freo are top, this kind of thing. So I like a general vibe. I was like, the Blues are on a hot streak. I'm just going to keep fucking tipping them. Yeah.
Yes, last week I made a mistake. I said the Blues had 9 losses, but they actually only have 8 losses. So this is my chance to apologise to everybody.
Along with your notes about the holes in the episodes, did you make notes about the holes in our podcast and what was wrong with what we were saying?
Besides the audio issues, no. I don't do that much fact checking, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I do have to rescind my #1 superfan status. I forgot to comment on the last episode.
No! Is that up yet?
Apologies.
You were talking about...
The episode that's most recently released.
Yeah. Because I haven't finished editing the episode with Couchville USA and the Gaucho.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have any comments on those episodes?
Yeah, thoughts on those?
It's like 2 weeks ago. I can't even remember, to be honest.
Couchville USA is the one where it's like Dobie hates me. Oh, just kidding. Dobie loves me.
I love that one. Yeah,
Me too. Yeah.
I didn't watch the other one because I was waiting for the app to go up. So I was like, oh, that'd be a little present to myself.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. The other one is good too. Yeah, they're both pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does that mean, gaucho? I'm sure you guys probably talked about it in the episode.
I think it just means it's South American bloke. I don't know actually what the meaning is. I'm gonna look that up.
Let's do it.
What does gaucho actually mean?
And then you can insert this into last episode while you're editing, so that we're not just diverting to the meaning of the word from last episode. But also Isaac will be there weirdly.
It's basically a cowboy.
Okay.
Okay, comments. We did get a comment on the last episode. It's our first ever Spotify comment.
Whoa.
Fantastic.
It's from Georgie.
Oh,
hell yeah.
Don't know that person.
She was the one who made the Milton Moments picture.
Oh, phenomenal. Yeah. Huge fan. Good to get fan art for the podcast.
Yeah. And I've been adding more visual elements to the edit. I don't know if you saw the last episode visually, but I put in a U rank picture. I put in a picture for Bach, You're Alive. And when you said prison turkey, I put in like a close up of Jack Black saying prison turkey.
Nice. Guys, make sure you watch as well as listen. If that's a mode of consuming the media that's available to you. Obviously, if you listen to it on a long drive, maybe that's not for you. Keep your eyes on the road. But if you're trying to get to sleep, if you're snuggled up in bed, blue light glaring on your face, make sure you take a look. Take a look for those subtle edits there.
Maybe I'll tint this one like a bit orange so that it's.
We're gonna put one Jack Black in every edit. Make sure you can find it.
Timestamp it in the comments.
Jack Black. Hashtag Jack Black. And then maybe we'll get him on one day.
So Georgie commented. She said, "I thought this might be 6-7 Dobie slot, but it became prison turkey cerveza maxing." She also voted in the poll. Our first poll vote.
Oh,
Nice.
shit.
The question was, how did the window at Gillis Grocery get fixed? And the options were either Santa Claus Christmas magic, as I said, or it was never broken because it all happened in Herbert's head, like Cardo said. And she voted with Cardo.
Yeah!
Whoa. We have someone who agrees with Cardo that Dobie lives in a world without magic.
First ever person agreeing with me that wasn't me.
So we're talking about Season 1, Episode 15, The Smoke-Filled Room, which first aired on January 12th, 1960. That week, the first successful use of CPR saved somebody's life.
Phenomenal.
Nigella Lawson was born, and Prince Ferdinand Pius died at 90 years of age. He claimed to be the king of the Kingdom of Two Sicilies. You guys heard about this? Two Sicilies?
No.
Maybe
Sicilies.
vaguely, maybe, I don't know.
I never heard of that.
Wasn't that a movie?
I don't know what you...
My partner is at a CPR course in this very moment, actually.
Wow,
so that's kind of
crazy.
interesting that we're bringing that up on the pod, and she's off learning CPR.
Whoa.
Still relevant today.
You know, it only gives you like a under 10% increased chance of survival CPR. It's like kind of ill-effective, but it is the best thing you can do for someone in cardiac arrest.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Is that only for heart attacks?
For cardiac arrest? Yeah.
Whoa.
Basically, it's we got to keep this person alive for a sec before the defibrillator gets in.
Well, you hear like stories about people doing it for like 3 hours. I've heard. I did a CPR course, and the paramedic teaching the course was like, "Yeah, I just did it till my arms were like sore. I couldn't move them.
Yeah.
I couldn't lift them above my head the next day."
Yeah, I mean, when you're dealing with human life, like 3-4% or something is like a fucking big deal.
Yeah. Wow.
But yes, Two Sicilies. So in the 13th century, the Kingdom of Sicily controlled a big chunk of southern mainland Italy, but then the island of Sicily was conquered by Aragon in 1285. The Kingdom
Is
of
that the guy from Lord of the Rings?
No.
That motherfucker from Lord of the Rings, man. You're not
I'm pretty
me.
sure that's fiction, Lenny.
Not
How many
silly.
fucking Urks were in Italy at the time?
All the Sicilians.
The Kingdom of Sicily still controlled southern Italy, but they changed the capital to Naples. And everyone else called them the Kingdom of Naples, but they still
Mordor.
called themselves the Kingdom of Sicily, even though they didn't even control
wow.
Sicily anymore. But then in 1816, the House of Bourbon came to control both Naples and Sicily and merged them back together into one kingdom. But both places still called themselves Sicily. So the new nation came to be called the Kingdom of Two Sicilies.
Wow. That's really
That's
interesting.
crazy, yeah.
The kingdom lasted until 1860 when it was conquered by Giuseppe Garibaldi and became part of the fledgling Kingdom of Italy in 1861.
Isn't that another actor, Gary Baldi? I think you're making shit up.
You're thinking of Alec Baldwin. The House of Bourbon still claimed to be the rightful rulers of the Kingdom of Two Sicilies till this very day.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And so that guy who died in 1960, he is called the pretender to the throne of Two Sicilies because he was like the leader of that branch of the House of Bourbon, but the country had not existed for 100 years.
Yeah, right. I might start doing that. Resurrect some dead kingdom. Like, yeah, I've got like a, great uncle or something, gave it to me.
I'm the rightful ruler of Sumeria.
Babylon.
In this episode, Milton is running for class president. But this, my dear, is not all beer and Skittles. When he says Skittles, he's not talking about the lollies Skittles.
Yeah.
He's talking about the lawn sports Skittles, which is like sort of like bocce or
Bowling.
lawn bowls.
Oh, okay. I had thought
Yeah.
maybe it was like a bowling thing. Like,
Well,
because they call those Skittles too, the 10 pins.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's thought to be the predecessor of 10-pin bowling.
No way. Oh, fantastic.
But yeah, I thought the phrase not all beer and Skittles was about the lolly.
I'm smart, so I didn't think that.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, looks like it's just me. Thalia doesn't think Milton could win the election, and we have an embryonic Urang gag, where Thalia's going on about how there'll be a simple, stupid guy who will manage to beat Milton in the election, and Dobie comes in like, "You called for me, Thalia?" Which, that's the exact structure of what will become the Urang gag.
Oh, okay.
Thalia is so, like, unusual this episode in her, like, character. Like, just not giving a fuck about Milton at all. And being like, Milton, can you move so Dobie can sit down? Like, it's the most she seems to have liked Dobie ever, is, like,
Yeah.
this episode.
And then you even see like Milton's house, and he's like old money, and she's still like, you can't like persuade me to like you at the moment because I'm wrapped up in the everyday, the common man.
Yeah, I think it is like true to her character to like when Thalia has like an idea in her head, she's like single-minded for that thing.
Yeah.
So she's like, I want someone for president who is like hard-worn and salt of the earth.
Yeah.
And she's just like so single-minded about that. So I guess that kind of makes sense. But yeah.
And then in the next episode, she has no care for that at all, and she's only into athletes. Thalia convinces Dobie to run against Milton and act as his campaign manager. Maynard starts campaigning for Dobie, and we have a classic scene where he trolls Mr. Pomfrey.
Oh my god, that is the most trolling shit. the whole, that's exactly the word I was thinking when I was watching that scene. The big plaster on the board, the thing on his back. My favorite was the one in the textbook.
Yeah.
And Milton turns over the page and he's like, vote for Dobie Gillis.
Oh, my favorite is how Maynard puts the portrait of Dobie right between Washington and Lincoln.
Yeah.
And then Mr. Pomfret turns it around and it says, vote for like Dobie Gillis.
He's unstoppable, man. You can draft Maynard to do anything.
In that scene, the teacher says, he walks in and sees like the banner or whatever. It says, "Great jumping and galloping poles." What
Yeah.
the fuck was that?
So, a gallop pole is a type of pole. I don't even know what it is, but I've heard that phrase, gallop pole. And then he's like mixing it with like an old-timey swear word, but they'll be like
Oh.
big walloping gazooks, you know?
Yeah. And in the same scene, he says, "I hope to find a young mind."
Yeah.
Like,
He's just
I was-
roasting these students every single scene that he's in.
Yeah, you guys are all dumb cunts. Like, I want to find someone with an actual brain in their
Oh,
head.
that's what
like,
you meant.
Yeah.
Yeah. This scene and also episode in general is just another running example of like, I don't know what the budget that these producers had, but it was like, you know, the Twitter posts, it's like $30 on food, whatever.
Yeah.
20,000 on making signs. For
Yeah.
kids. Spend less on signs. No.
Yeah. I love sign gags. But yeah, Mr. Pomfret is every single episode he will have some kind of roast for the students. Like he commonly calls them my young barbarians and like
Yeah, right.
Dobie starts getting a big head and calling everyone fellow citizen. Just funny. And he says, oh sure, Mom. I know the presidency's a long way off. 6 or 7 years maybe.
Yeah, I the first Dobie Gillis 6'7". Yeah.
I love when Herbert's like, so Maynard is your ambassador to England? Who's your Secretary of State? Fabian? Just the third mention of heartthrob musician Fabian on the show.
There's another bit. I'm hoping that you've got this in your notes, where like it's either the teacher or Herbert names someone, and then Maynard is like, "Who's that?"
Oh yes, I have that in my
laughs.
notes. So Thalia and Maynard go to Charlie Wong's with placards and a literal soapbox. Thalia gets everyone's attention and makes a rousing speech in which she mentions James K. Polk. And Maynard is like, who's James K. Polk?
What is funny about that? Please
Yeah.
inform me.
I am so glad you asked. Because I think the joke is just that Maynard should know who James K. Polk is and he doesn't. That's the only thing I can glean from it. But James K. Polk was the 11th president of the US and a protege of Andrew Jackson. He was a rampant expansionist whose actions in Texas and the Southwest led to the Mexican-American War, and he almost went to war with Great Britain over Oregon.
Yeah, right.
He was also a slave owner and an ardent supporter of the institution of slavery. He, at that time in history, like in Dobie's time, he was seen as, one of the great presidents who made America, like...
What it was, yeah.
Because he added so much territory.
Mm.
But, nowadays, we would not see him as such a great guy.
Yeah.
So maybe the fact that Maynard doesn't know who James K. Polk is actually means that Maynard is...
Is based.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's woke.
Yeah.
So... Yeah, and she introduces Dobie, and this is such a great moment.
It's so good.
When
It's so good.
Dobie walks in a full farmer getup, he's got the piece of straw, he's like patting at the back of his neck with a handkerchief.
Yeah.
And he comes in and does this whole speech with this southern accent.
I wouldn't blame you if you did vote for it. He's a member of the aristocracy.
Well, shucks, I'm just folks like y'all. So good. Yeah.
It's great. I love the Milton moment, and this might be my Milton moment of
Oh,
this episode. I like the
Milton
Milton moment earlier where he says something like, "Oh, I got to do it for my class." And everyone thinks he's talking about his like school class, but he's actually talking about the ruling class. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
And like America doesn't have a formal aristocracy. Like it's such a British concept of politics that he has that.
I mean, when we go back to his house in the episode, it's so like they're having high tea, watercress sandwiches, and like
It is very British. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Mummy.
So yeah, everybody eats it up, and Milton goes to get help from one of the greatest characters in the whole show, Milton's mother.
Yep.
Mrs. Walter Hulbert Armitage.
I would never remember her name ever.
I love this little glimpse that we get into Milton's home life. How like he's normally such an imposing, formidable character.
Yeah.
And then we see him at home and he's like, Mother! So good.
That's a great, well used stereotype, but very effective. Like the confident aristocratic guy is actually a mummy's boy. Is classic.
Classic.
Do you guys notice the actor? He just seemed like off during the mother scenes. He was just like smiling ear to ear, even though he was like pretending to be like not ear to ear, but he was just like he had like
Really?
weird like facial expressions and like
I thought he was pouting.
I thought he was like smiling and like trying to hold in laughter. That's what it looked like to me. Like he was like loving it
Honestly,
up so much.
the way she says nesty,
Yeah.
I'd be trying to hold in laughter
Yeah.
as well. And it's going to change the way I approach the 7-tier scale.
But...
The way she says it with like almost like an E instead of an A, like a nesty boy. So,
Yeah, I'd be
nesty.
trying not to break as well in that room. Yes, and we see from the way that Milton eats the watercress sandwich that he is in fact a nasty
Yeah.
boy.
Then Mrs. Armitage goes to Herbert and bribes him with a huge fancy grocery order, saying that she'll order all her fancy groceries through him if he convinces Dobie to drop out of the election. So
Yeah, the
Yeah.
real life parallels are uncanny.
yeah, it's insane that Herbert is like, yeah, I got most of this stuff. When pretty much everything she names is like, oh yeah, I want lobster and caviar and like
we said
this
he doesn't
specific
have
thing
it,
that's
but he
in.
can get it by the afternoon.
Yeah.
He said he can. Yeah, he said he can get some of it by the afternoon, and then he's got the rest, which I was pretty impressed with. Yeah, by the afternoon is like, where is he getting this shit from?
Yeah.
Like, is he fishing the lobster himself? Like,
I love that he's like Rose hips, and she's like, "That's the best
part.
He's like, "Ain't that the truth?" Can tell he just does not know what any of this shit is. And when he's like, 12 dozen artichokes, she's like, well, I'm entertaining the Iraqi ambassador and his wife. You know, those Iraqis love their artichokes.
Milton goes to Dobie and tells him to
Withdraw?
yeah.
I love Dobie's delivery of that line.
Yeah.
Dobie, I think this is Dobie's funniest episode so far. Like, in terms of, like, how Dobie himself acts and not, like, the lines from other characters. I think
yeah.
Dobie is fucking hilarious in this episode. Just his confidence that we haven't really seen from him before yet around this whole presidential thing. The fellow citizen thing is hilarious.
Offering ambassadorships to everybody.
Oh, yeah. Have a look at the world map. Pick a country. Pick what you like.
Yeah.
It's hilarious, man.
And then, Dobie refuses, and we get an amazing line from Herbert when he's like, I gotta assassinate that boy.
Oh my god, dude. I woke my partner up this morning laughing at that joke. That is how I woke her up this morning when I watched this episode. Is the very quick, I gotta assassinate. It's so funny, dude.
And this was 3 years before the JFK assassination. So that wouldn't have been a fresh idea in people's minds, because the last president to be assassinated would have been, I think, Garfield, like 80 years earlier.
I thought, for some reason, I thought it was like after, like 10 years after or something like that. But no.
Oh, on that, I love the line where Dobie is like, oh yeah, Garfield worked at a grocery store. Lincoln worked at a grocery store, and then Herbert's like, "You don't work at you've never worked at this grocery store.
Fucking get him,
You fucking live here."
That's so good. Then we get a weird scene where Dobie, Thalia, and Maynard are all commiserating about how much they love their parents.
Yeah, that was a weird scene.
Yeah. And then Dobie is just about to withdraw when Herbert comes along with a megaphone campaigning for Dobie.
Yeah, doesn't also the teacher just appear out of absolutely nowhere?
Yeah, he's like, yeah, Dobie, I got your note offering me an ambassadorship.
That whole scene is so contrived. Like,
Yeah.
they're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go quit, and then the teacher just got like, what is Holman doing there? Like, he just pops up. Like,
I guess they needed the teacher to be there for Dobie to be about to tell him that he's
yeah,
gonna withdraw.
it is very contrived. That everyone is just at the park for this particular thing.
And we've seen in a previous episode that you can see the park from the classroom. So they could have been in the classroom, which is why the teacher could have been there. This is the hashtag writer's room segment.
Yeah, but then how does Herbert show up to the
Herbert was
classroom?
campaigning in the park anyway.
which is why
so they could have seen him.
they could have seen him out the window,
cut out there.
as we saw in the episode where Dobie made up that he was in an affair.
Yeah.
Should have been there. Should have been there in the writer's room.
We can do it. Isaac could be Dobie. Len, you could be Maynard. And I could be Milton.
Actually, I think you look like Dobie. I actually have that in my notes. Does Kato look like Dobie? 2 question marks. I think
if I had like your hair.
Yeah, my hair and like
maybe cut
slightly
down a bit.
lighter skin. I think you'd be pretty close. Like in the face, the nose and eyes.
I know
think
what you
you've got
mean.
him.
I think I'm the most puppy dog of our immediate friends
Yeah.
group, and Dobie is very puppy dog, obviously. Yeah.
You are a man of the people. You're just folks.
I'm just hard worn.
Lenny, you're an aristocrat.
Pardon?
You're an aristocrat.
You are not Milton, bro. Alex is Milton.
Smile when you say that, mister.
Yeah, the change of heart from Herbert, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like we're seeing a lot of, even in the past maybe 3-4 episodes, we're seeing a lot of like Herbert genuinely being a great dad to Dobie that we
Yeah.
hadn't seen before. I feel like the show, because I like both of these episodes, spoiler alert. I feel like the show's hitting its stride a little bit.
Yeah.
These last few. Yeah.
Yeah. We've managed to actually get Milton, Thalia, and Maynard all in the same episode.
Yeah, them abandoning Thalia for X amount of episodes is just like, she must have had a clash or something. It seems weird not to use her in at least most of the episods, you know?
I mean, the
Like,
show's called The Many Loves. There's, you know,
they did introduce other loves, but...
dog on a chase.
Dog on a chase, man.
So Milton complains to Mrs. Armitage about losing the election, but she sees it as a teachable moment that she can't solve all of his problems. She decides to keep ordering all their groceries from Herbert's store, which is pretty rough on Milton. Like, she did not have to do that. That doesn't teach him a lesson at all. The only lesson is that it puts him in his place.
Yeah, she just kind of hates him. He's
love-
nasty.
I love that she can't go one sentence without calling somebody or something nasty.
She's so good,
Like,
dude.
when she's like talking to Herbert, and she's like, Milton is a sensitive boy. Nasty, but sensitive. Oh, man. And we have my Milton moment for the episode when he says, very well, mother, but you must give me something very nice or I'm going to have another one of my asthma attacks.
That's a good one. That is a very good one.
Oh,
They absolutely make Milton look so pathetic.
Yeah,
in
that's what
this.
he is so puny in this episode.
It's a good dimension. Good dimension to add to him.
Which is, in the next episode, it's such a contrast because he's captain of the football team in the next episode, which is like, you know, from puny to like fucking,
Yeah.
like, you gotta be
Yeah.
fucking.
And he has
Tough.
been historically, you know, he's like the #1 singer at the school.
Yeah.
He's a
Champion
wrestling
wrestler,
champion.
yeah.
Actor, like,
Yeah, actor extraordinaire. Although I had problems with his delivery, but that's a conversation we had in another episode.
So that brings us to that's the end of the episode on him eating a watercress sandwich in a really nasty way again. And she like cringes and repulses and then curtains. Brilliant button. That brings us to You Rank. On this show, we rank every episode on a 7-tier scale. If you think it was the best of the very best, it gets a great 20 animal.
If you thought it was absolutely excellent, but maybe not the best, it gets a real human being.
If you thought it was pretty good, it gets a good buddy.
And Isaac, if you thought it was kind of average, it gets a
No offense.
none taken.
Yeah.
If you think it was kind of hard to get through, it gets a work.
If you think it was pretty damn bad, it gets a nasty, nasty boy.
And if you think it was the worst of the very worst, it should be assassinated. It gets a I gotta kill that boy, I just gotta. So, Isaac, being the guest, you want to go first?
I think it was a good buddy. Yeah.
Okay.
I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Cardo?
Me? I think I liked it a little more than a good buddy. I think this one for me, it's not perfect, but it's right up there for me. I'm gonna give this one a real human being. I like this one.
Yeah, I love this one. I'm wondering whether to give it a real human being or a great tawny animal, because this one is so funny for me. The nasty boy introduction, I gotta assassinate that boy. I just gotta. The Dobie walking into Charlie Wong with the farmer get up. Nah, fuck it. It's a great tawny animal.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I was in Great Tawny Animal when I watched the episode, and then you brought up the contrived park scene, and I was like, maybe it goes down just a fraction. Just a fraction for me.
So if that had taken place the way that I described it in my reading,
if we wrote this episode, Great Tawny Animal immediately.
You should shot for shot and then just change the stuff you guys want to do, but shot for shot, like remake an episode. That'd be cool.
It is.
Carter playing Dobie. I called you Dobie. That's how much you would have as a character.
Dobie Gillis is, I feel like kind of relatively easy to film. They use a lot of the same sets for everything. I mean, so much takes place in the park or at the shop.
As the show goes on, you will only see more of that.
Okay. Yeah, speaking of the show going on, I think loaded up season 2, episode 15.
Whoa!
And the lighting was completely different. And Dobie looked like Latino. I watched like 10 seconds of it.
Whoa, no spoilers, no spoilers! Cut that!
You know what Capron is my favorite? Dahlia.
In Dobie's fantasy sequence where he's imagining himself going to Argentina, oh wait, you haven't seen the Gaucho, have you?
No.
So you don't know what I'm talking about.
Go on, man.
But Thalia is called Thalia Ita, actually.
Thalia Ita.
Next up, we're talking about Season 1, Episode 16, The Fist Fighter, which first aired on January 19th, 1960. That week, the first discussions were held in the White House on how to secretly overthrow Cuba, which I'm sure will go off without a hitch. The Reserve Bank of Australia was founded. Nikita Khrushchev's proposal to reduce the USSR's military personnel by a third to free up defense spending for nukes was accepted.
Wow.
He said, should any madman launch an attack on our state or on other socialist states, we would literally be able to wipe the country or countries that attack us off the face of the earth.
Holy.
Yeah, right.
President Eisenhower announced an upcoming visit to the Soviet Union that was supposed to happen in June, but it was cancelled in May because of something called the U2 incident. That has nothing to do with iTunes. The U2 incident was when the US launched a spy plane into Russia from Pakistan, and the USSR shot it down and captured the pilot. The US-Soviet relations before this incident were actually getting better, and some people thought that the Cold War was almost over. But with both sides now in a race of both nukes and espionage technology, the paranoia was only growing.
These, this week, things happen in this episode are getting darker and darker.
In the, events, I'm skipping over so many things that are just Lee Harvey Oswald checked into a hotel in Belarus.
And I've got a little video to show you guys.
Oh, excellent. Spy Story of the Year.
And then Len, Carter, and Isaac watched the video, and many fun times were had. As they reflected on the day with the coming of the setting sun, they thought mostly of the audience, who probably wouldn't want to watch that segment.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, they were Khrushchev is totally using this for propaganda purposes. Motherfucker, you sent a spy plane into his country. It's not propaganda, he's just saying what happened.
Those damn Reds.
Okay, fellas, what happened in this episode? The Fist Fighter.
Alright, so this episode begins with, a classic Dobie monologue. Oh, daily.
You really inhabit the character, Carter.
he doesn't talk much at the start of this episode because we need to get into the meat of it. Dahlia is at Wong's ice cream parlor, and she has been reading news articles about famous sporting people and how much money that they earn. And at the sound of money, her ears have pricked up.
Yeah.
So she's chatting to Dobie, and she's like, Dobie, if you're not strong, big, strong, and athletic, I got no interest in you at all.
Yeah.
Unlike last episode.
Yeah, we're being folksy as I love it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
If you're salt to the earth, you're great. No, now you got to be larger than life.
Yeah.
Literally the exact opposite thing. She mentions, famous footballers, famous boxers, famous etc. There's some dollar amounts. I don't know if you wrote any conversion rates down
I think
for this.
the boxer Lewis was earning $2,271 a second.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't write down what that converts to, but it would be like $25,000 per second.
Whoa.
Editing Len here. That's $25,619.18. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself.
During that fight, because it only lasted for, I think she said 158 seconds.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So she's like, I'm not interested in you. You gotta be like that. And then, Milton comes in. You called? You rang? So Milton comes
you
in.
for me, Thalia?
It's established that Milton is obviously the captain of the football
Yeah.
team.
I think at the start of the episode, they're playing like a Who Is It game with Dobie behind Thalia.
Oh, yeah.
Eyes, hands over her eyes, and just like guessing like the captain of the captain of the lacrosse team, captain of the football team is like no, and then it's like Milton is like no. It's like get your hands off me then.
I don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah.
So Milton comes in and he does. Yeah, he's back, bro. Like he does the inverse. Like he slides in right next to Thalia.
He's got swagger.
He's got swagger.
He struts in.
Yeah. Probably because the mum doesn't feature in this episode. He's like his mind is clear. He's ready to seize the day.
I love when Dobie is like, I have other qualities. I'm humble. And Thalia's like, and you have so much to be humble for.
Because earlier he's like, will you go to the movies and see The Monster That Devoured Cleveland, which is still in cinemas. Good
Count
to
to
hear.
number 3.
Yep, I'll be rooting for the monster.
It's been running for just over a month now.
Fantastic.
It's a good run.
And she's like, ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. You haven't got big muscles. It's not happening. Yeah. Milton comes in. He slides into the booth with her.
And he says hello child to greet her.
Twice.
That was fucking weird as hearing that now. Like,
They used to call women little girl, kiddo, child, just so many gross things.
Yeah, that is foul. Yeah. And she's all over him and his big muscles because he is captain of the football team. And all of a sudden, she's perfectly free that night to go to a movie. What does Milton call it? A delightful little pastiche.
A rather amusing little pastiche. And Dobie's like,
pastiche! An amusing little pastiche called The Monster That Devoured Cleveland. Shall I bring the short, long convertible or the high, long convertible? That is my Milton moment. Actually, it's a toss-up. I'll bring up the one later where it's a toss-up.
Yeah.
There's
Mine
a
is
couple of
later.
good ones.
mine is this scene here, the whole like just
Very
sweeping
well.
Thalia off her feet and just being like, see ya, Dobie,
I'll
see ya,
have
cockboy.
Fidelia polish the both.
Yeah.
What happened to Bridget?
Yeah. It's full on. Don't worry, she knows happening around here.
I love when Dobie's like, Thalia, I appeal to you. And she's like, no, Dobie, you don't appeal to me.
It is actually such like a rough scene to watch.
Yeah. Like
gotta
if
say.
someone spoke to me like that, treated me like that, I'd never speak to them ever again. It's crazy that in the next, like, later on in the episode, he's talking to her again. It'd be like,
Well, Dobie is a simp. We've established this.
I would die of embarrassment.
makes
Like,
me sick.
Yeah, I would. I think I would change like schools.
Yeah.
Like that shit would affect me big time.
No, he brings it back.
Yeah. So Dobie's all defeated, so he goes to the park to chat to Maynard. And he's like, they're speculating over how they're gonna Maynard is gonna help Dobie win over Thalia's affection. And they bring up a bunch of sports that Dobie could potentially get into to become the athlete. He's too slow for baseball. He's too short for basketball.
He's too yellow for football.
Apparently you gotta be confident for football.
But not boxing. You don't have to, you could be yellow when you're boxing.
Oh no, boxing, yeah. So apparently, yes, boxing is like an amazing idea.
Well, I think it's because there's no team. There's no boxing team. And so it can't be yellow because there's literally no one to fight. I think that was the idea.
Yeah, there's nobody can prove that he's not a boxing champion.
Yeah. So he's like, yeah, I can totally be a boxer. And then quickly he's like, actually, I'm not a tough guy at all. I'm actually like completely atrocious at all that. So he's like, what am I gonna do? Oh, I knew this high schooler called Mitch McCullough. Moose McCullough, sorry.
Moose, yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, Moose McCullough, like, used to go to our school. He was like the toughest guy around. Apparently he has like a great relationship with him, as we'll find out.
Why didn't he go to that guy who was the cop in the Old Goat episode, who was apparently the football star 15 years ago, the last time they beat Webster?
No idea. Maybe he sucks in a fight. I don't know.
Yeah.
So he's like, yeah, I'll get Moose McCullough to help me become a boxer. So all of a sudden he's just like in Moose McCullough's house.
Yeah.
As if they like get on all the time. And also, they've already had the conversation about what the plan is by the time we see them talking. So it's kind of a little bit of a strange kind of scene. It's mostly character work for McCullough, this scene. So Moose McCullough is like a family man. He's like love first. So Dobie thinks he can convince him, because he's so infatuated with Thalia, to like get on his side and do what
the
he needs
pursuit
to
of
do.
love found is the greatest art known to man. I love that Moose is like, yeah, I'll be okay. Just don't break your hand, kid. It's great foreshadowing.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Whoa.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So Moose, Moose is he's a family man. He's looking after his kids, hanging up there. They're washing.
Apron on.
He's got the apron on.
He's
He's
feeding the baby, which is he's got his like the baby's bottles in like an old boxing trophy, and Dobie's like, "What are you doing with that old thing?" It's like, "Oh, I found a use for it," and then he feeds the baby 2 bottles in like 3 seconds. That baby is the thirstiest thing ever.
The baby drinks it up instantly. Oh, little Moose is thirsty. I love his voice.
Yeah, he's got a
I like
great
him a
voice.
lot, yeah.
His wife is off seeing the doctor because they're about to have another kid. They're doing a lot of character work for Moose in here.
Very important character to the show, who's definitely coming back in future episodes.
Yeah, and Moose is like, the plan's gonna go up without a hitch, as you said. Just try not to break my hand. The plan, just for the listener's sake, is for Dobie to fake knock out Moose McCullough, who everyone knows is this big, strong legend, and that's gonna make him look tough. And so we see the plan go off in the next scene, where Dobie is again chatting to Thalia. And very similar to the start of the episode, instead of Milton coming in, Moose comes in. Thalia's like, "Oh my god, it's Moose!"
She refers to him as a 4-letter man.
Yeah, what does that mean?
So, as far as I could tell, back in the day, when you succeeded in a sport, you would get a large felt letter sewn onto your jacket. But we see Moose's jacket only has one letter sewn into it. What, how much?
Yeah.
Maybe he's got 4
Hashtag
jackets,
writer's room.
each with a different letter.
So Moose comes in. He's like playing all cool. He's getting all handsy with Thalia.
Yeah. How does Moose's wife feel about that?
I
What
think
did he
she's
tell her?
in
I
on-
went down to the ice cream shop and
To
started...
feel up a 16-year-old.
Baby at home, like no one attending it, like...
Oh my god! I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too, actually. Like, the optics of that are really rough. Dobie's like, if you keep feeling Dahlia up, I'm gonna have to suck you one.
Yeah, I love when Dobie's doing his whole speech and then like not even listening, and he has to like tap Moose and be like, hey.
Yeah.
See, it's weird because
He's like getting into it.
Yeah, the vibe that gives off is that Moose is getting into like Dahlia, who
That's
is
messed up, Moose.
well underage. Or maybe he's just like, he's doing the Stanislavski method. Like
He's like Eleonora Dooza.
yeah, he's like Dooza. He's the next Dooza. So Dobie's like, I'm gonna have to suck you one, man. He's like, oh yeah, and but pretty much goes up without a hitch. Dobie like right hooks him in like the stomach, and sends him fucking flying into a bench, which breaks. I think he like falls through it, like
into 4 people, through them into a bench that just explodes. Like
it shatters.
It's actually pretty good. I thought that scene was gonna be like shit. I thought it was gonna be like like a Batman, like the original series, like pow, like something like that. But it was actually like quite good physical like acting.
Yeah.
I love in that scene when Moose says, "Why don't they check if they have your pablum ready?"
Yeah, what the fuck is
pablum?
pablum?
Is an old-timey baby food made of mushed up cereal.
Okay.
It's pretty good actually.
And in the scene at Moose's house, there's more foreshadowing where he has a bag of pablum behind his All-State football trophy.
Yeah, back to Moose's house. Sorry, I forgot to bring this up.
Yeah.
He says about his wife, anytime I feel down, she gives me 2 locomotives and a cis bomb bar.
Yeah, those
What
are
the
cheerleading things.
Oh,
The locomotive.
Do the locomotive. Yeah.
That's when you get the crowd to do something that slowly, and then it slowly speeds up like a train coming closer.
Yeah.
And then eventually they're going really fast. And it's just boom bar is like imitating fireworks. I looked this stuff up because I didn't know either.
Yeah.
You guys know that song? Come on, do the locomotive with me.
You
gotta swing your hips now. Come on, baby.
Yeah, and the music in that punch scene is pretty good. Like you can feel like the tension. You're like, is it like sort of like gearing up? It's like Dobie's like 3, 2, 1, and then the music like explodes. He like punches him and he like flies across the room. It would have been so much more flatter without that sort of like.
Yeah. There's good music in this episode in general.
Yeah.
In the next scene.
So after that, we get a scene of Dobie in the park. He's talking to the audience again. He's like, "I'm the GOAT now. I'm top fist." Which is great, man.
Yeah.
I'm top fist. You should see how people treat me. And this dork, this absolute pathetic little dork walks by with his damn books. And Dobie's like, he asked him to do something. He's like, hey, put this shit in my locker. And he's like, you know what? He's like,
what are you, a kook or something?
I'm Dobie Gillis.
Oh, top fist.
Top fist? I'm sorry, sir. I didn't realize it was you.
Top Fist sounds like if the show was made today, it'd be like his grinder name or something, you know?
So yeah, I love Dobie's like tough face.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like his little like lip bite.
He's doing his classic Gary Cooper impression from the
acting
episode.
Yeah, it has a bit of that. It has a bit of like Eastwoody kind of man with no name kind of vibe too. Yeah.
Coincidentally, I watched a video this week about High Noon, the movie for which Gary Cooper won an Oscar. Shout out to Eyebrow Cinema, one of the few lingering remnants from my every frame of painting phase. It's a tense Western thriller about a sheriff who has to choose between facing a gang of roughnecks alone or fleeing town. The film is an allegory about McCarthyism in Hollywood at the time. John Wayne was the leader of an anti-communist group and hated the movie, calling it un-American. The writer Carl Foreman eventually fled the country due to the amount of anti-communist pressure put on him by Wayne. Wayne teamed up with writer Howard Hawks to make a rebuttal movie called Rio Bravo, which is a super pro-American classic Hollywood Western with a strong, unerring sheriff.
Yeah, right.
So the shot of Milton when he's approaching and he's doing
Yeah.
that smoldering face,
I love it.
that is like a shot from High Noon.
Like, oh, okay. But,
Which is-
I wondered because it was very
the,
different.
They put the gag on it though that he's just like keeps coming and keeps
Yeah,
coming. Like,
it's
I,
sort of a Lancelot monster.
yeah,
Monty
I didn't get it.
Python
I
thing.
heard the laugh track. I'm like, what are they laughing at? I'm definitely missing something. Like, then I feel like it should have gone on for like twice as long.
Oh, I didn't think it was that long, and so I thought they were just laughing at like Dobie's about to get his shit pushed in. Or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, Dobie is like after he deals with that nerd, gives him the atomic wedgie of a lifetime. He's like, that's nothing. You should see me of course, at Wong's ice cream parlor because they have to film it there, right? So you should see me anywhere
One of the
else.
3 sets we have.
And then commences the longest and I think best scene of the episode.
Yeah.
Of Dobie coming into the parlor with that, tough Western kind of look on his face. Maynard is great in the scene as well.
Play something for Top Fist.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. It's pretty good. Yeah. That's a great Top Fist song.
Top Fist.
He'll hit anyone except girls
I have the
and
lyrics.
married women and children.
Yeah. He's fierce as a lion, top fist, quick as a snake. He'll break your jaw without trying. He'll make you suffer and ache. He's rough and he's tough, but he's tender. He never hits children or girls, or women of the opposite gender, or kittens, or puppies, or squirrels.
Oh, he doesn't mention children. Okay, so they're a
He
free
says
game.
children, yeah. He never hits children or girls. Or women of the opposite gender.
Women of the opposite gender.
And the guy who plays Moose is the person singing that song.
Oh, really?
And not Maynard, as we saw later on in the episode.
Yeah.
The worst ADR I've ever seen in my entire life.
Dobie walks. He walks alongside. He's like not interested in Thalia at first.
Yeah.
He walks alongside some other booths to kick. Dude, what he does with the first woman is so funny to me because he kicks the guy out of the booth, but then he doesn't even go sit in the booth with her.
No, that's not how it happens.
No. Wait, what?
He walks up to the table and
Yeah.
she drops her bag
Hmm.
and he picks it up and gives it back to her, and then she's like, "Oh, thanks, Top Fist. Like, like, can I like call me sometime or something like that?" And then he says like, "Aren't you with him?" Or he says, "Aren't you with him?"
Yeah.
And then he like scampers off, and she's like,
Sorry, Top Fist.
Yeah, I didn't mean anything by it. Yeah. And then he,
Oh.
yeah.
I thought
And then
he tells him to beat it.
Nah, and then he says, he calls the girl rotten,
Yeah.
but you can call me anytime.
He's like, thank you for getting rid of that.
Yeah, that's right.
And then he's like, you're rotten. Call me sometime.
And then the next table is the girl. She's like, "Oh, my number."
Yeah. And he's like, gives it to Maynard. Violet.
Violet.
So much aura farming.
Yeah, a lot of aura farming in this scene.
Like when Dobie is confident, like in the last episode, he succeeds. He can do no wrong. It's only when he
Yeah.
starts questioning himself.
Yeah, definitely. He goes up to Thalia, who's sitting in the exact same place as she.
As always.
Yeah.
As
That's
always.
her booth.
That's her regular Seinfeld fucking this is where we sit place.
Yeah.
She's frothing over him at this point because he's taken out Big Moosey. He's Top Fist.
Oh well, there's Paisan is trying to.
Oh,
Yeah,
Paisan.
Paisan, that's right.
Paisan.
In an era of like, we hate wogs, like they're calling each other Paisan.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, Paisan is there. He's like, oh yeah, I can't remember what happens in that scene. He's like, oh, do you know he's Top Fist or just some random?
His friend comes up to him and he's like, "Hang on, Paisan, can I talk to you for a second?" And he's like, "Yeah, that's Dobie Gillis' girl." And he's like, "I don't care who's Top Fist." And he's like, "Honest Top Fist, I didn't mean anything by it." And Dobie's just like, "Yep." Which must be something from High Noon because he just that's the
Yeah.
only
The
fucking
yep.
line that he says. Yep.
That's great.
So
Yeah.
Paisan runs out.
Yeah, and then Thalia's frothing over him. Yeah, he's like, this is fucking sick. He's aura farming still, but it's interrupted by someone entering the saloon.
Mm.
Milton.
Yeah.
Good old Milton comes into the ice cream parlor, and they have that shot that we spoke about where he's advancing on him in like a very like perspective driven.
You can see his like fist like
Yeah.
in the camera, and then his face like zooming
Yeah, the
in.
Arthur
Yeah,
fist
that's the
shot.
one.
Yeah.
And then they Milton challenges Top Fist. He says, I don't care about your reputation. Like Thalia is my girl. I'm gonna have her. You meet me outside in the park at 3:00 tomorrow or something.
Crazy that he doesn't say high noon, but I suppose that they can't because they're in school.
Yeah. Tomorrow could have been a Saturday.
I love him like poking Dobie and be at 3:00. Yellow.
Yeah, that's right.
I love. He keeps saying stuff to Dobie, and Dobie's just like, "Yup."
Yeah.
And then Milton eventually is like, "Yup." And Dobie jumps a little bit.
It's pretty good. It's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. And Dobie's confident at first, and then Maynard is like, "You're Dobie Gillis, remember?"
Yeah, he's like too much in his own like
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I almost
Top Fist
forgot.
personality. Yeah.
Wait, I am a little bitch. What am I gonna do?
Yeah.
And then one next, I think Dobie's like got to go to the gym and like train up to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
it cuts up a little bit here.
So awkward with the body bag.
yeah.
And then he punches Maynard in the hand. He's like, "That was all I've got." And then Maynard's like, "Oh, well."
Not even a butterfly can
Yeah,
withstand
that's
such
right.
punishment.
That's right.
That's my best punch.
And then we see Milton at the boxing bag.
No, we see Moose again, and he's like, "Don't worry, Dobie. Like, you have to fight. Don't wimp out. Like, you have to do it."
Well, yeah, Moose tries to convince Maynard. Moose tries to 3M names.
Yeah.
Moose tries to convince Milton not to fight,
Yeah, that's in the next scene. Yeah.
and then Maynard is like, "If Milton fights, you're like dead." And then Moose comes in, "Dobie, you're like dead."
Yeah.
I love Moose's acting.
Yeah, I like him
He's
as well.
awesome.
Like
Yeah.
the scene where he's trying to convince Milton, and he's like, "Yeah, broke my jaw in 3 places, but you can take him."
Yeah. Yeah, my leg's broken. Compound fracture. Yeah.
Compound fracture. Yeah.
So good. It is such a great performance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope we see Moose again.
Yeah, I hope so too. And then he convinces Dobie to fight.
Yeah, and
Oh, is that when he convinces Dobie to fight?
he convinces
Yeah,
Dobie
yeah.
to fight,
Oh,
and
sorry, my
Dobie
bad, my
breaks his
bad.
fucking hand.
Yeah, and I love that Moose says, "We managed to turn a 97-pound weakling into Top Fist, didn't we?"
Yeah.
97 pounds is 44 kilos.
He's
That is Dobie, are you okay?
Yeah.
He's fucking piddly, bro. Yeah.
44 kilos.
Malnourished. His dad won't feed him unless he works at the store.
Yeah. No wonder why he's always calling his dad evil and like, greedy and whatever. He doesn't feed him. Yeah.
He needs some watercress sandwiches.
Yeah.
in that
Yeah.
boy, bro.
Brody is 12 dozen artichokes.
No wonder him and Thalia eat like fucking 15 apples when they're in the
Yeah,
ramen in that
yeah.
one
That was
episode.
Poppy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Poppy. Yeah, even Poppy.
Yeah.
It's all making sense now.
As he said, Dobie breaks his hand accidentally punching the Thinker statue.
Yeah, because he's trying to like train up, and then he does one big punch, and he goes
When
like,
Maynard is totally singing the song to him.
yeah. He's trying to train up. He does a big punch that like it's like such
Swings
a long
all the way around.
all the way
Yeah.
around and into the statue.
For all
and-
the good physical acting in the scene where he punches Moose, the physical acting in that one is quite poor. Where
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just like it's it's so bad.
Yeah, the way he's throwing punches is very like, it's not like the classic. It's like very like.
Yeah, it's just so awkward. It's just
yeah.
It's typical like theater kid like throwing a punch sort of. Yeah.
Yeah, and he punches the statue so lightly.
Yeah.
And he was like broken his hand.
Yeah.
Mm.
And as soon as Maynard goes to touch it, he's like, "Ah!"
We come to the hour of the fight. It's 3 p.m. And both parties rock up with casts on their arms. because Dobie has broken his hand, and Milton is trying to pretend that he's broken his hand because he doesn't. Boosie actually got in his head. He does not want to fight Dobie. He's a little pussy bitch, which was established last episode. Milton actually has excellent proof that
Yeah.
this is my other favorite Milton moment of the episode, is him pulling out the foot x-ray to try and convince people that he has a compound fracture in his hand. And they're like, oh, that's a foot.
Yeah.
And then for some reason, Dobie also has an x-ray for proof that he broke his hand.
My Milton moment is when Thalia says, yeah, that's a foot. And Milton turns around to his cronies and goes, "Fools!"
Yeah.
So arch.
Yeah.
It's so good. Fools. Sounds like a fucking Disney villain.
Yeah.
But, and then, so you said Dobie also has an x-ray, and she says, Thalia says, yeah, that's a hand, alright. But you can see
It's a
clear
foot.
as day, and it's a fucking foot.
It's a foot, dude. Yeah, I
Oh,
was.
really?
I
I
noticed
pick up
that
on
too.
that.
I was looking at it. It's like, yeah, it's so like long and slender. I'm like,
Yeah.
this is a fucking foot as
That's-
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, they couldn't.
Maybe he's just got odd shaped hands.
They have one X-ray that they had to share between
Yeah,
both
probably
of
the
them.
prop. Yeah.
I reckon.
They spent all their budget on signage, and they
couldn't get X-rays.
Thalia is like, because they both want to call off the fight. Thalia is like, well, I don't want to be with either of you, because one of you doesn't have two hands of iron and the other one is completely yellow, which is like the most classic sitcom episode setup where
Yeah, neither of them get the girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's the Dobie's ending soliloquy where he tries to get that complete dork to take the books to his locker again. And he goes, yeah, take them to my locker. And he's like, what are you, a kook or something? I'm Dobie Gillis. Well, that's your tough luck.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so good.
We got when right after like Thalia leaves or something like that from that saying she doesn't want to be with either of them, they're all like they're saying something like you know, well, I'm gonna get her, or I'm gonna get her, and then Maynard's like, why would you want a filthy woman? Like, you know, they're good for nothing. Like, spend your money on them. Like, you know, it's just
asexual icon.
Yeah.
He's like, God, Maynard. And they're both like, shut up.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that brings us to you rank. On this show, we rate every episode on a 7-tier scale. If you
If
think
you
it was the
thought-
best of the very best.
You give it a great tawny animal.
If you think it was really, really good, it gets a...
Really good buddy.
Maynard uses this term in this episode.
Mm,
You're like a real human being.
Okay.
a real human being.
If you thought it was just pretty good, it gets a...
Good buddy. If you thought that it was, yeah, alright.
Work.
It gets...
It gets a no offense, none taken.
God damn it.
If you thought it was slightly below average, it gets a...
Work.
It gets a work! If you thought it was well below average, it gets a...
Nasty, nasty boy.
And if you thought it should be struck from the records, it gets a... I gotta kill that boy. I just got it. That must be our worst U rank ever. That was so bad. It was terrible. Len, when you're editing, just cut in like one of the old ones.
Yeah. I thought we were gonna do it the same as the last one. Okay. Doesn't matter.
Because normally when I do the synopsis, then I start it, but then you did the ending bit of this episode, so it felt more natural for you to start it. But then I was like, maybe I'll just cut in and it'll be alright. Len, how did you feel about this episode?
Oh, this is a great tawny animal. This is a double tawny show this week, in my opinion. I love both of these episodes. Having Milton just being his arch self, Thalia driving the plot as always, Maynard having his funny lines. It didn't have much parent material, but just the gags in this episode. Yeah, I love it, and I love that both of these episodes are. At the time, it wasn't so cliche to have an episode about running for class president and an episode about the showdown outside of school.
It's sort of like a forerunner for all those other sort of things that came after, isn't it? Yeah.
I love that tropiness. So it's a great 20 animal for me. What about you?
Isaac, how do you feel about this episode?
It was a great tawny animal. And I was in my other episode, that one was one above in the ranking.
Real human being.
Yeah, real human being. Yeah. I liked it a lot.
Okay, this one's a real human being for me, not up in tawny animal. I loved it, but the scene at Moosey's house I didn't find that funny. The ADR freaked me out.
That's what
Freaked you out?
That's what added it for me, because it's just like so like camp almost.
Yeah,
and
I love the camp. Exactly.
Some of the some of the sloppier, like the physical things we were talking about earlier, did actually detract a little for me.
Okay.
But I loved it. Still in real human being. Yeah. Good
Wow.
episodes.
So it's still the only great 20 animal so far for you.
Nah, I gave Couchville a great 20 animal as well.
Okay.
I gave Couchville and I gave the music.
Yes. But yeah, the
Two bangers, no doubt about it. Two bangers, 100%.
Yeah, these are both great episodes. Anything else, Isaac?
Yeah, I've got the technical issues on both episodes.
Oh,
They got. Let me try to find them in my notes. Sorry. I think the framing in the episode of in number 15 is off on the YouTube that I watched it on. Like Thalia is like when they're in the soda shop or whatever. She's like all the way on the right of the screen, almost like getting cut off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like it's just like weirdly
It's-
like boxed in.
the YouTube has the official
Really?
thing.
It just
like,
looks so.
the movies
Yeah.
and TV.
Yeah, it just looks so weird.
Did you watch it like the
on the channel of YouTube's
movies and TV?
Yeah,
channel?
yeah. Yeah, it just looked so weird.
Oh, really?
And
It's
then-
alright to me. Actually, I started watching on the movies and TV thing, and I was like, "Wow, this quality is way better
Yeah.
than
We should have just done
the
that the whole
playlist,
time.
shonky playlist we were watching this from."
And then an audio issue when Dobie's telling, the father's telling Dobie to not run for president. He like yells, and the audio cuts. Like he like clips the audio, and it has to like fade back in. There's like you can like hear how it just like sort of
it peaks. and
yeah,
then-
it peaks. Yeah. And then in the end credits, it like the song is playing, and then it like sounds like it swaps like recording. Like they've spliced like another recording onto that one, and it just like changes like tone or something. It sounds like, so
Damn.
weird.
I never watched the end credits.
Yeah. Well, I was writing my notes as I was like,
Yeah.
as it was playing out, and then I just heard. I was like, what the fuck? I'd rewind it, listen to it a couple times. Like that's ain't right. It's just weird watching a show like in a modern show. You wouldn't hear any or see any issues, but there's like occasionally just those little like blips that get by on this one.
Maybe it was the archiving process.
Maybe true.
Maybe it was Lyra Paladin.
If you are following along, watching on a Shonky YouTube playlist, give a hashtag Shonky playlist. If you're watching on movies and TV, hashtag movies and TV when you comment on this one. And give us your Milton moment.
Yeah, please.
Mm.
So many Milton moments to choose from.
There's heaps across the two episodes. Comment,
You
rate.
Yeah, rate the episode in the comments.
Yeah, put them on the U rank. Do you agree that it was a double tawny? Do you think it was? Maybe you think it was a nasty boy? Maybe you hate seeing Milton. Maybe you hate people that talk like this all the time. Maybe.
I can't imagine anybody does.
Listen on Spotify and YouTube at the same time.
Yes.
Yes, that's
Sync
a must.
them up so you don't even notice.
Yeah. Listen to like a canon where you have like one like 5 seconds in front of the other. It's like a
We'll put a poll up. Who would win in a fight, Milton or Dobie? For our poll. Make sure you vote on that.
Then we can power scale them with other characters. Eventually we'll have who will win in a fight, Milton or Goku.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be other Dobie characters. Like I would Herbert, like Mog, Milton. Like, I think Derbert's got strength. Like, I think he looks bulky
Yeah,
to me.
stacking those apples. Oh, he'd fucking.
Yeah, I feel like
destroy
he would
Milton.
take Milton out to lunch, man.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So maybe Herbert versus Moose would be more appropriate.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Moose looked tough. He had a Biff-like quality to him.
He's very tall. He's got the reach.
Any other calls to action for the audience?
We read out all the comments on the episode, so please leave a comment. On YouTube and on Spotify, leave the same one, and we'll read it out twice.
We read every single comment. Yeah, get on Tidal. Get on Apple Music. Leave 4 comments. We'll read it out 4 times,
Yeah.
even if it's the same one. Thanks everyone for watching.
Goodbye, fellow citizens.
All right, welcome to Dialing for Dobie, the podcast segment that we're recording after the podcast because we have absolutely no confidence in this.
Yeah.
We're gonna call a local.
I don't condone any of this.
We're gonna call a local pizza place, and we're gonna get them to rate the episodes on our 7-tier scale. As a reminder of the 7-tier scale, if you thought it was the best thing ever, you give it a great 20 animal. If you thought it was pretty good, you give it a real human being. If you thought it was just above average, you give it a good buddy. If you thought it was average, you give it a no offense not taken. If you thought it was just under average, you give it a work. If you thought it was pretty bad, you give it a nasty boy. And if you think it was the worst thing ever, should be struck from the records, you give it I gotta assassinate that boy. I just gotta.
Sweet.
You ready?
Yep,
So
I'm ready. So I'm gonna advise them. I'm gonna give them the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is we're recording for training and
Yeah. I'm on it.
All right, cool. So just
Just put me on loudspeaker.
Yeah.
I'll come in here. Wait, who are we calling?
Sando's Pizza.
Hi, you've reached Francesca's Brighton. How can I help you today?
Fuck, this is a robot.
Yeah, this is a robot.
I guess you can talk to the robot.
Hey robot, this is being recorded for
I'm a virtual assistant.
Okay.
Yeah.
For Francesca's Pizza and Sando's Brighton.
Yeah.
How can I help with Francesca's Brighton today?
I'd like to order a pizza.
I'm sending you our online ordering link now. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
Just ask the robot to rate the episode.
Oh. Hey robot, yes, there's one more thing. Can you help me with one more
All
thing?
set.
Can you help me with one more thing? In this
course. What can I help you with today?
In this series, we rate episodes on a 7-tier scale. If you thought it was the best thing you've ever seen, give it a great Shawnee animal.
I'm sorry.
If you thought it was pretty damn good, give it a
Sorry,
real
but
human
I'm here to
being.
help.
If you thought it was just above average, you give it a good buddy.
Francesca,
If you thought it was neither good nor bad, you give it a no offense, none
Okay,
taken.
that's my
If you thought it was just under the average, you give it a
How can
work.
I help you
If
with-
you thought it was pretty damn bad, you give it a nasty,
Stand up today.
nasty boy. If you thought it was the worst